From Studio 5 on Michigan Avenue, this is NBC 5 News Today at 9 a.m.
That's right. We're talking about green weddings, and they're welcome to use any of these ideas. We are getting into the wedding season, and there's a new trend in the industry this year, green weddings, believe it or not. Bill Brennan, CEO of Bridal Expo Chicago, joins us with the details on that. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you.
What an amazing display. We would never really think, at least I wouldn't, about having a green wedding, but you have lots of wonderful ideas. I'd like to start with fashion.
Well, you know, we hear that when attendants stand up for the bride's wedding, they're going to purchase a attendant dress. And Ramona's wearing one, and I'm going to have her turn around. And of course, this is very formal. And then after the wedding, as opposed to it sitting in the closet, you can have it altered very inexpensively and then wear the gown again for perhaps a cocktail party or another wedding. So we're talking about not letting things go to waste.
All right, and that's an easy alteration. We also have a bridal gown.
We certainly do. And what's great about this gown, available at Shelley's Bridal Couture in West Dundee, is that the interior components and the entire gown is made of recyclable products. We took two gowns apart, and we used the lace and the buttons and the zipper, and then we incorporated with the outer shell is 100% pea silk. Okay, without pesticides, organic, and without destroying the actual moth itself. It was imported from India, and it's a really light, beautiful fabric, 100% silk.
All right, now I would definitely think about all of the items that you brought here, but certainly not in the fashion department. Most women would not think about wearing a recycled gown. So I think those are great ideas.
Absolutely.
Let's go over to the table here, because you have some really novel ideas for using on your wedding day.
That's right, and here we have invitations from papercouture.net, and we're using all recyclable paper, banana fibers, chipboard, and this one I really like a lot because this is a note card that brides can send out to their guests to thank them for attending the wedding, and then there are actually seeds, flower seeds, embedded into the grain of the paper fiber. And
that's in the front here, right?
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Exactly.
So what can you do with this afterwards?
Well, you'll read the note, of course. You'll be thanked, and then you can plant the entire item into the garden and grow wildflowers.
Unbelievable. All right, and you have lots more items here. You were mentioning about the flowers, and instead of doing just traditional flowers, that you like the plants. Why?
Well, I like the plants because by using live plant material as a centerpiece, brides can still achieve that wonderful, beautiful effect of flowers for the wedding day, and they can give the flower arrangement to a guest to take home, and it can be planted in the garden and come up year after year after year, so there's no waste whatsoever.
And even this beautiful centerpiece here, I think, is gorgeous. And again, you would not think about using this at a wedding, traditionally.
Well, you know, brides can think outside the box, and they want to make a personal statement, and this is a great way to show their guests that they do care about the environment, and everything is live, it's very fresh and beautiful, and can last in a person's home for months and months.
And not compromising beauty, because it's so important on that wedding day for everything to be perfect. You brought us some wonderful party favors, and I want to talk about this one in particular because it is inexpensive and gorgeous. What is this?
It certainly is. This actually only costs about $4 to create. And what we did was we took a clay pot, and then we put inside the clay pot just some flower bulbs. We turned the bottom of the saucer upside down, and then we just tied it with a bow. And for about $3.50, you have a wonderful, unique party favor that really means a lot to the guests, because other than a picture frame or something that's just going to sit around, this is actually something that guests can use and then remember the bride and groom every year as the flowers come up.
And you can stuff it really with whatever, right? You've got other options here as well.
Absolutely. We've got organic chocolate from Whole Foods. You know, chocolate favors are very, very popular. We also have organic honey. We also have all sorts of various products that can be used as wonderful thank you gifts that are actually going to be consumed as opposed to wasted.
And I know this is a beautiful candle, also an organic product, is that right?
Yeah, I really like this a lot. This smells wonderful. This is $7.95, and candles are so popular, and the smell is absolutely wonderful. And it's made from 100% soy. So, and soy is a lot more friendly on the environment, a lot less carbon is emitted.
And are you thinking, or are you espousing that women should have an entirely green wedding, or are there options here?
We're talking about options. We're talking about striking a balance, having a wonderful, beautiful, memorable wedding, and yet also sharing with the guests that they're concerned about the environment. As brides and grooms are going to have children, the children are going to inherit the planet, and so by spreading the word and striking a balance, I think that's how brides can have a green wedding, incorporate elements, and still stick that wonderful, beautiful day.
And even behind us, I have to point these out because they're so beautiful. These are beautiful crystals that have been recycled again.
Absolutely, and we're so pleased to have this with us here today. And this is fabric enhancements, and again, incorporating raw silk materials to create decor for that wedding day.
I love it. Now, if we want more information, where do we go?
BridalExpoChicago.com. In fact, many of the products that you see here today will be featured at the show that we're having at the Marriott Hotel in Hoffman Estates tomorrow. And then April 22nd is Earth Day, and we'll be having even a larger display at the Marriott Hotel in Oak Brook.
All right. Well, Bill Brennan, thank you so much for joining us today. Ladies, thank you so much. I love that dress idea. In black, I think it would be the bomb. Anyway, thank you so much. We're going back to you, Alex.